Hello. Okay. Finally, I got some good sleep so I can actually play games again. And today, we're going to do Plague Inc. I'm gonna start a whole new game because I haven't played this in like forever. So, all we have unlocked is... Oh, I guess we got those too. But anyways, we'll start with bacteria. Prion's my favorite. Definitely gonna want to play Prion eventually. Okay. Continue. Oh wait, what did it say? Most common cause of plague. Unlimited potential. Pretty much, yeah. Oh, we can't unlock anything yet. So, continue. Jeez. I mean, come on, that's unrealistic. Doctors never go home. Compulsive hand washing. Well, actually, the doctor's never going home. That's kind of realistic. Sick people locked in prison. That's pretty realistic. But compulsive hand washing, no. I mean, yeah, normal looks pretty much the most realistic. Might as well call this the geobacteria. Yeah, why not? Let's just call it like Geo 1A. Be a little fancy with it. There we go. Welcome to Plague Inc. You are a new bacteria. To win, you must evolve and spread across the world, wiping out all humans in the ultimate plague. Okay. Select a country to begin your plague. When you click on it, you can see more information. Pop the start button to continue, or click on another country instead. I mean, there's China, there's India, there's America. Those are pretty much the top three, I think. My friend, for some reason, starts off in Africa. That would probably be best for, like, mosquito spreading. But you know what? I like starting off in India. I mean, it just has the biggest population, really. Oh, wait, is it? Yeah. India has more population than China. I did not know that. Rural country, humid, hot country. I completely forget. Yeah, I completely forget what these actually mean. Alright, whatever. Weak but used to hot temperatures. It must evolve using DNA points to infect more people. Okay. So what do we unlock here? Abilities, symptoms, transmission. I mean, transmission is probably the first one we want to unlock. Anemia, no. Insomnia. India. Where are the bats? Shouldn't there be bats on here? Is it like right here? Okay, so E, Q... Okay, whatever. Can I... Yep, can adjust the speed. Boo boo boo. Which can you use to evolve your disease. Okay. How much does it cost to unlock? 12 DNA, 10 DNA. I mean, India, I think, has a lot of rats. So let's evolve that one first. At least I think it does. Doo doo doo. That's right. Keep on spreading. There we go. Evolve. Seriously, I thought bats were like right there or something. So, yeah, maybe. You spent DNA points, blah blah blah, get more points, yeah, blah blah blah. Already told me that. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Yep. Vroom! I wish planes were that fast. Vroom! 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 Yeah. Oh, did I? Oh no, I thought I got China. Oh well. And there we go. There's pigeons. And next one is 1829. Okay. So I guess we'll unlock the sheep next. Okay. It doesn't really provide a lot of helpful information. Yeah, it's a hot country. It's a humid country. It's a rural country. But how does that help me evolve the virus? Okay, hold on. These are actually starting to get annoying. Progress, pity mode, mouse over help, extra pop-ups, off. Did it save? Yep. Okay. So no more of those stupid tips. There we go. Got the sheepers. And it's 19 for the next one. Beep boop. Oh no, not a tsunami. Yeah, I mean, it's kinda Africa. They don't really have a lot of resources there to evacuate people. The coughing system without using DNA points. Is that good or is that bad? Chance of infection by spreading pathogen into surroundings, especially in high-density urban areas. Okay, so that's actually pretty good for India. No, wait, it's not. But it is for China. Let's speed her up a bit. Ooh. Looks like we got Korea. Pretty sure that's Korea. China, India. Yeah, that's Korea. It is fair for parents living on state benefits to give birth to children which they can't support. Oh, I'm not going to touch that subject. Ooh, look at that. New air filters. Airplanes. Alright, well anyways, transmission, upgrade the rats. I wonder if it... Okay, so it does help you. Especially in urban regions. Rural regions. And mutation. Lance trend. Okay, so it does actually tell you what helps in where. 16 points next. Painful lumps. Yuppers, I bet. Slight chance of bursting. Oh. That's disgusting. Well, if that's not an obvious sign of someone who's infected, looks like they're going to discover this disease pretty quickly. Look at that. 300 million infected, and it's only like 25% of the country. Freaking hell, the world is overpopulated. So overpopulated. 23 next. I'm sorry, India, but you are infected. Oh no, normal checkup. Doctor in India. Boot-doo, Chiu-1A. Mostly harmless. Okay, no research yet. So it's not bats. Darn it. Well, I might as well go all the way with it. 28 points. Oh, shoot. They started the research. And bye-bye China. Well, so far it looks like the symptoms are mostly for spreading, which is a good sign. I just wish it would travel on over to South America and North America. Oops. Hello.
All passengers, please proceed to gate 4.
Poor regions. Do we want this? Hot climates, transmutation. Do we want this? Let's pause it for a second. Yes, rich country, urban country. You know what, let's just go for both of them. 16 points. Which we just got. And 28 points next. Hypersensitivity symbol. Without using any DNA points. What is that? Hypersensitivity. Sneezing. Okay, what? Increases likelihood of allergic reactions which can distract the immune system. Oh, that's good. Rich regions, particularly vulnerable. That's very good. You know what? I'm just not even going to add symptoms at this time. Alright, come on, 28. Oh, yes. Looks like we got Mexico. It's only a matter of time before we get USA. And there we go. Mosquitoes. 17 points for the next one. Anemia. Well, I know what anemia is. It is disease in red blood cells or hemoglobin in the blood can lead to hypoxia in the hypoxia. I forget what that is. Hypoxia. I forget. Whatever. Evolve 23 for the next one. Boop. Wait a second. Apparently Alaska is part of Canada. Well then. I guess Russia decided to sell it to us after all. Boop. Still no bats. What the heck? Whatever. 35 for the next one. Insomnia. Does that help at all? Irritable and less productive. Okay, so it kind of helps in like lowering the research speed, I guess. Boop. I don't think we need this. Ship transmission. We might need that. Alright, 21 points. Boop. And 28 points. And that's all we're going to do for that. All climates. 6 points. Might as well do that. Hemophilia. Okay. Hemophilia, that's the love of blood. Are we vampires now? What's going on? Hemophilia. Immune system reduces inhibitors that destroy factor 8, preventing blood clotting, and infectivity increased. Okay. Yeah, we're not going to bother with the symptoms. It's just developing them on their own. People are just going to... Right? Actually, no. Maybe. I don't know. Whatever. We'll see. We'll do 6 points. 8 points. Spread of course, Madagascar. Oh wait, we already got Madagascar. Oh yeah. Sorry, Madagascar, but you're already done for. So, maybe at this point I should just work on symptoms, but we still don't have Iceland or Greenland, so... Cold temperature, 8 points. Okay. So yeah, let's do that. Because we really need the cold climates up here. Fully sequenced. World Health Organization researchers say that this breakthrough will help cure efforts. I hope not. Yep, Greenland and Iceland. They're always a problem. Inflammation. Okay, come on. 8 points. Pop blue bubbles to destroy their research. Okay. Boop. In Ukraine. Do we go for one more in this, or... I mean, we kind of really need to work on symptoms or something. Because we're definitely not getting Iceland or Greenland at the... Oh! Never mind, we got them. Just gotta... Okay. I mean, what's better? Yeah. Come on, 2 more points. There we go. Evolve. Now we do symptoms. Pneumonia. Well, that'll kill ya. %. Still no Iceland. Ooh, 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 there it is. There it is. Alright. What's up, Canada? Why aren't you spreading? Well, how about if I do that? Yeah, I'm definitely not getting this. Tumors. Sure, we'll do that one. The eye cure device. Oh yeah, I'm sure. Funny thing is that probably will be a real thing in the future. If iPhone lasts that long. Well, seizures will definitely kill people. Damn, what is up, Canada? You are not spreading at all. Yeah. We kind of almost got it. We were almost there. We almost
All
infected the entire
passengers,
world,
please proceed to gate 4.
but we didn't kill the entire world. We didn't even come close. Doo-doo-doo. Has the world changed forever, though? We'll never learn from our mistakes. Doo-doo-doo. Infected, 0. There we go. Defeat. Vroom, 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 vroom. Yeah, so total score 49. Is that good? No, apparently that's not good. Alright. Play. How do we unlock this? Win the game with the bacteria plague on normal or higher. Oh, so we have to win. Oh, hello. Oh, it's locked. I don't know why I saw it as unlocked. How do I unlock it? Oh. So, not anytime soon. Oh, wait. Wait, no. Nope. Geo1B. Beep boop. You know what? Just to have fun, let's start this off in Canada. That's not Canada, that's Alaska.
Now boarded. All passengers, please proceed to gate 4.
This game lies. Juicer banned in pneumatic juicer. What? Weird. Right, anyways, transmission. Okay, Canada, I believe, is rural, right? No, it's not. Damn it, I just wasted that. Canada's not a rich country. What are you talking about? Okay. Let's do the rats again. Boop, speed up the game. $11 points, get the rats. And we're also going to get this, 6 DNA. Yeah, it's got Alaska covered. It's not getting the Canada, though. Eight DNA. Does the rash help spread? Not really. Oh, there we go. Don't know what city is up there. Heavy flooding in Finland. Poor Finland. Boop. And 11 DNA. An earthquake in Australia. Does Australia get many earthquakes? I thought it was kind of a safe continent from earthquakes. But I'm often wrong. Stop ships transmitting in seas country. Okay, so we're gonna do air transit. Come on, seat, recline. Why won't my seat recline? Hold on a second. It's stuck. There we go. Okay, stupid chair. There we go. Want to leave the at 2022, huh? I don't know. I think I heard that it did damage their economy some, but not much. Coughing symptom, that's always a good one, I think. Come on, 11 DNA. We can do it, Geo1B. There we go. Evolve. Wealthy countries is India. Okay, well, China's not wealthy, India's not wealthy. Sure, let's get that. 14 DNA. Actually, no. Instead, we're going to get the rats. 18 DNA. No, we aren't. What's this mean? Oh, that's what that means. Understanding of fever, and we'll be able to cure diseases with it more easily. Alright, so let's not get fever. I feel like bacteria is pretty much the easiest one for them to cure. I mean, ever since World War II, when we invented penicillin, bacteria was pretty much easy cure. I would say we got America, but, I mean, come on. That's not Canada up there. Oh, that's Canada. There we go. Now we're starting to get Canada. The Tokyo Olympics of 2022. That was last year. Well, this year. But this year is last year. I keep forgetting. Festival of Love. International Kissing Day. Oh, there we go. Saudi Arabia. One more DNA. There we go. You know what? I really like completing this, so maybe I will. But actually, first, maybe I should do this. 12 DNA. Okay. Beep. Beep. And there's another one. Looks like we got the UK. Oh, you can zoom in. Doesn't look like there's any point to do that. Oh shoot, it's discovered. We're done for. It's too early. We're totally done for.
Flight 291 is now boarded. All passengers, please proceed to gate 4.
Also, a plane would not do that. A plane would go west. More specifically, it would go from what looks like Toronto to Vancouver Island, which would be right about here. Actually, not Vancouver Island. It would go to Vancouver. Right about here, I think. Then it would travel west to Japan. Beep. Doo-doo-doo. 18 DNA. No, darn you charities. I'm just trying to infect the world. Just leave me alone. Boop. And 17 DNA next. Oh, good. Well, it's already in Japan. There we go. And 24 DNA. Oh, darn good medicine. Ship transmission. We kinda need ship transmission in order to get that, I think. I think. gonna go for it anyway. Whoa, that was a lot. Okay, do we need ship transmissions still? Hoping to speed up development. Okay. Nausea. Nausea, heartburn, indigestion, upset stomach, diarrhea. Yay, Pepto-Bismol. Alright, we need ship transmission. We'll just get the one. And we'll get symptoms after this. 3, 4, 6. Okay. Good. Good. Alright, insomnia. Fatal. More dangerous and cold. Okay, cold country. I mean, I feel like we still need this. Come on, Greenland. Cooperate with me. Symptoms. Can be fatal. Oxygen to the air. Extreme coughing. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Greenland. Don't die too quickly, Greenland. Insanity? Hell yeah, I'll get insanity. Dysentery? Yeah, whatever. I did not know it was spelled like that. Yay, Pepto-Bismol. Shoot. We shouldn't get this too quickly. We need it to spread more. Computing DNA points. That's good. That's good. Oh, this one's good. Significantly hard to cure. I want this one. 30 points. Actually, at this point, looks like we should just... Oh, it already got coma. Alright, well in that case, 37 points. Come on, we can do it. Boop. No Brexit. Oh. Brexit. I think that stands for Britain exit. You know, like Britain splits away from Ireland, Scotland, and Wales. Actually, is Wales considered a part of Britain still? Because I know it used to be separate. Leavers accuse her of betraying the whole country. Well, they're gonna accuse her of anything no matter what. Not in Canada, though. We pretty much support whatever the Queen does. For some reason. Alright. Now we just need more people to die. And slower research. Abscesses? Abscesses. Where are you, abscesses? Okay. Pockets of infected flesh are painful and act as bleeding grounds for the pathogen, increasing infection rates when burst. That doesn't matter anymore. I need 37 DNA points. Which we're not going to get, so we might as well get something we can afford. Oh, yep, okay, dysentery. That's our only hope. But it looks like they're going to cure it. Huge nuclear in Spain. Why was there a nuclear in Spain? Radioactive particle cause unknown, but location suggests failure, sabotage of nuclear power plant. Okay, well, yeah. Alright, so we didn't get this one either. Came closer, though. Tumors. Half of the world is dead. Oh well. We didn't do it that time either. COVID-19. No, we're not going to do that. Play. Bacteria. Come on, I can do this. Normal or higher to unlock. Geo 1C. Alright, we're going to try once more. And we're not going to start in Canada. We're going to start... yeah, sure, we'll start in Russia. And Russia is rural, humid, cold. Seven DNA. Speed her up. DNA. Ah, North Korea. Oh yeah, peace rockets. Okay, this is actually pretty funny. North Korea uses peace rockets to save the International Space Station from space junk collision. Significant debris caused by explosion. That makes sense. Beep. 13 DNA.
Flight 291 is now boarded. All passengers, please proceed to gate 4.
Beep. And mutation. Yeah, we're gonna do it. 14 DNA. Actually, before we do this, let's do this. 6, 8, 11. Nausea. Heartburn, indigestion, upset stomach, diarrhea. Yay, Pepto-Bismol. Okay. Beep, boop, there we go. 14 DNA, okay. Too bad the infection's over here and not near the airport. That would be helpful. Beep. Beep. Coughing symptom. There we go. That'll help significantly. 21 DNA. Oh, we got Greenland. Ah, darn it. Looks like Turkey discovered us. Might as well.
Flight 291 is now boarded. All
22,
passengers,
right.
please proceed to gate 4.
Sneezing symptom. That'll be helpful. There we go. 21 for the next one. That's okay. Looks like we already got Japan anyway. And 28 for the next one. And there we go. So now we need South Africa and South America and Africa. Not too sure. Immune suppression symptoms. Do we want that? I think we kind of need it. Too late, China. Too late. $16. Yeah, I think we really need this. 22. Okay, now the symptoms. Paranoia, 4 DNA. Uh, 6 DNA. 12 DNA. 24 DNA. 12 DNA. Oh, already got pneumonia. Oh wait, never mind, wrong one. 12 DNA. What should I do? Madagascar and New Guinea. Well, Madagascar looks like they're free. And New Guinea, right here, I believe, yeah. They're still possible through a ship transmission. Difficult to think.
337 for Bravo Block.
I'm not sure how I'm gonna get those last two countries. Sorry about that, France. Oh, okay. We really need to, like, think of how we can get those two countries. But I don't think we can. I don't think we can get those last two countries. I mean, just... climates, poor climate. Okay, so it's poor. And this one's poor as well. Okay, come on. Madagascar and New Guinea. We're totally not going to do this one either. But again, look, we came close. I'm garbage at this game. Yes, I know. Whatever. Once again, we came really close. Okay, how many people live in Madagascar? Geo3A lets you unlock next to the deep dive by clicking on casual instead of normal. Pity mode? You know what? I think I need that. I'm sorry, but I think I need it. Pity mode on. I'll get the hang of it eventually. Play, continue, casual, Geo 1D. 23 million. Poor country, rural country. Might as well start. We're on pity mode, so we gotta like win this now, otherwise I'm complete garbage. Mm-hmm. 14.
Flight 291 is now boarded. All passengers, please proceed to gate
Actually, ship transmission. 17. Because that's pretty much the only way we can transmit it right now to other countries. A recent fluctuation in the Earth's magnetic field is claimed by scientists to be strong enough to be harnessed by New Zealand as a source of power. Well, congratulations, New Zealand. DNA for the next one. Boop. Okay, 17 DNA for the next one. Come on, ships. Transmit that disease. 25. Yikes, that's a lot. That was quite a bit all of a sudden. Increase infectivity. Hemotophagy. Hemotophagy? Pathogen uses host lymphocytes to replicate. Increases in infectivity, especially in poor regions, and mutation chance. Madagascar found it. Okay, 16. And 22.
291 is now aboard. All passengers, please proceed to gate 4.
25. Boop. Abilities. Looks like we got the hot environments. Might as well get the cold. Caribbean. Where is the Caribbean, actually? There it is. Okay, so we got the world. Oh, I forgot to read that. Symptoms. Now we need to spread it. Okay, more dangerous in cold countries. Which can be fatal. Skin lesions. Vomiting. Alright. Oh, it's already got necrosis. Alright. 14 DNA. We got it. And then we go for 26 DNA for the coma. How are we doing? Not too bad. There we go. Yep. Total organ failure. Still some people who aren't infected yet. Really need the whole world to be infected before we start killing everyone. Oh, there we go. There we go. Well, all we needed was pity mode, apparently. Pew pew. Not even gonna bother with those last 60. Because I'm pretty sure those guys are done for. Who is it, by the way? Oh, just everyone. Come on. I mean, at this point, even if you do survive the cure, you're not going to survive the species. Pretty much wild animals will take care of the rest at that point. Yay! Total score 3 out of 5. On pity mode, but whatever. I'll take it still. So there we go, we got Madagascar, then Australia, then Saudi Arabia, then Germany? Possibly Germany, then Russia, yeah. And then pretty much everywhere. And yep. Alright. So that is it for bacteria. I will see you next video, and don't forget to hug a femboy today, because yeah, bye!